Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So we're getting ready to start this new full set. I've already applied my forms, I've already prepped the nails. And you guys already know how I do that. I'm just applying the protein bond to all the nails, and it's 2 coats of protein bond on each nail. Alright, so now we're applying the acrylic, and I just went straight on to the acrylic. These acrylics were light enough, I didn't have to put clear underneath. So, this one is Mauve from the Naked collection of Glam and Glitz. We're using the gray and mauve. I'll put the colors in the description box that we use, but we're going to use 4 nails will be gray on one hand, and 3 nails will be gray on the other. And as you see here, I put too much acrylic, so I just had to cut into it with my brush, remove some of it, and just keep going on with my application. Now, these nails were so short, I didn't cap them with clear acrylic. If I went any longer, I would highly recommend you cap these with clear acrylic for strength. I don't think the color is strong enough, so I would definitely recommend capping them. But these nails were so short, she wanted them to be really short, almost, we filed a lot off after we formed them, and she wanted them really short and to be just like natural looking, you know, rounded on the sides and the corners. So these nails, I didn't feel we need to put much strength because they were already really short. Alright, so the way I did the whole application on all of the nails was applied. I grabbed a bead of acrylic, I put it by the cuticle, brushed it down like you watched how I did, and if I needed a little bit more by the cuticle by our stress, I would add that, which I did that on all the nails. So all the nails had 1 big bead and 1 little bead. 2 beads on each nail. Alright, so again, I applied my bead by the cuticle area like I did here, brushed it down to, I believe it was right below the second line, or right above the second line, below the first, and I keep patting on my bead. So once you see how I put my bead on the nail, and I make my nail, and I form it, I keep patting and patting until I really can't pat anymore, so we have a perfect nail. So, see what I did here? I brought 1 bead all the way down from the cuticle area, and I keep patting and patting, cleaning up the sides, cleaning up the free edge. I keep doing that over and over and over until it's basically not moving anymore. And then I apply a second bead to the top by the cuticle and brush that down, and that's a littler bead. Alright guys, so I will show you parts of me filing, and because I want to show you a very important part, but I left this part in the video because it's very important that you see what files can do to acrylic, especially if you're just going to apply a clear top coat from nail polish. A gel will take care of the scratches, but a nail polish clear really won't. You'll be buffing really a lot. So when I'm filing the nail, I'm using a harsher file, and I didn't apply clear acrylic on top of the nails. I just was filing the colored acrylic. I think if we would have put clear, it would have been more protected, and there wouldn't have been that many scratches in the clear because it's a stronger acrylic. But because I didn't put clear and it was just color, you can see there's a lot of scratches in the colored acrylic because of the harsh file. So it's very important that when you guys do full sets, and you have to, like I said, even with gel nails, you want to use lighter files. Sometimes the 100 grits aren't good. They will leave scratches in the nail, and if a lot of you aren't using gel top coats, because a gel top coat can clear that up. It don't matter what scratches, they'll basically cover that up and fill in. The gel will fill in the scratches and stuff. But if you're using a clear nail polish, it's not going to work. You're going to file a lot. And we even buffed these nails and you still see the scratches. So it's very important if you don't apply clear acrylic and you just use color, or even sometimes, you know, when you're just doing gels, just always, you know, observe what you're doing. What should I do for this? It really makes a difference on what files you use. So this one was really harsh and it left a lot of scratches. And I wanted to leave it in the video to show you guys so you know to always watch what files you're using, especially if you're using just a nail polish top coat. Now, I'm trying to position her the right way and it's not working really well for me here with these gloves, but it's very important you guys see this. I am filing the free edge, and when we file the free edge, we want to bevel down. You see how I'm holding my file and I'm going down? I go around the whole nail from one side to the other, just like I'm doing here, beveling it down. See how I'm beveling like that? We want to make that free edge really thin, and we don't want it really harsh looking. We want that to blend. And you'll see the difference when you do that yourself. So when you see you have an acrylic nail, and before you do that, you'll notice what beveling can do for you. How when you start doing that, you'll see the difference. So next, on the gray nails, we're using the Accents No Wipe Top Gel. So she'll come right out of the lamp, and these will be totally dry. We don't have to wipe. Now, on the mauve nails, we're using glitter. I need a sticky layer, so we're using Madame Glam's the wiping top coat, where you have to wipe it. So it's going to leave a sticky residue for us on the mauve nails. So we used 2 top gels in this set. I used the Accents and the Madame Glam's, the one that you wipe. Alright, so here's the glitter we're using, Rose. The color's Rose and it's from Wildflowers. I'm going to just dip her finger right into the pot, just like this, tilting the pot, making sure we get the whole nail. And 3 nails will get this glitter. Then I'm just tapping off the excess, like you see I'm doing here, just getting rid of all the excess glitter. And then I'll push it in with my finger, just wipe a little bit off of it, put her into the lamp for 30 seconds. Then she'll come out, I'll put top gel on. Again, we used the wiping one, so the Madame Glam, and we put the top gel on, and I think I did 2 coats of the top gel, just so that we had a really smooth surface. Right here, we used 2 coats on top, and then when we did the base layer of the mauve nails, that's the one we used. And here I am just applying the top gel now, and we did 2 coats on each of the mauve nails when we were finished, so we had a smooth surface. And we were finished. I put cuticle oil on all the nails, and I hope you guys like this design. It was just a simple design, and I had got the new Naked collection in, so I wanted to use some of the colors. I'm in love with them. I noticed they marble a lot, though. If anybody has any tips on that, I don't know. A lot of Glam and Glitz colors, I noticed that they marble. But if you have any tips and you could let me know, I'd appreciate that. And remember, guys, I love you and Merry Christmas. Thank you guys so much for watching.